minutes to introduce our speaker for this evening. Dr. Doris Candelarie has over 25 years of experience in education as a teacher, as executive director of schools, and is now in her 7th year as principal of Alicia Sanchez International Elementary School. In her dissertation research, Dr. Candelarie studied turnaround principals who dramatically improve the educational experiences and outcomes of students in high-poverty schools. She found that their defining characteristic was what she called moral leadership, which infused their thinking, decisions, and actions. Indeed, Dr. Candelarie has done just that, as recognized turnaround school leader herself at Sanchez Elementary. She and her teachers together have researched school reform models and have initiated an international baccalaureate program and extended learning time. She has established a Friends of Sanchez group of over 200 individuals and organizations that support the school's efforts, and we are particularly grateful for her partnership with Professor Chris Gutierrez in the after-school program at Pueblo Mágico, in which CU and Sanchez students together create and learn through STEM-oriented projects. Dr. Candelarie has received several awards for outstanding contributions to education. Really an awesome list. In 2000, she won the Teacher of the Year Award from Brighton 27J School District. In 2007, Person of the Year Award was given by the Hispanic Advisory Council. Most recently, she was named 2014 Colorado National Distinguished Principal of the Year. Please join me. You're welcome, Dr. Candelarie.
Thank you. Well, I have a booming voice because I'm a school principal. So, good evening, graduates, faculty members, families, and friends. It's my honor tonight to address the University of Colorado Boulder School of Education graduating class of 2014. Thank you for inviting me to share in this celebration of learning with all of you. There is so much great energy in this room tonight. I can feel it. I don't know if it's the sheer brain power of the School of Education or your celebratory energy, but there's a lot of energy in here and it feels great. So congratulations to all of you. When I started to plan for what I was going to say this evening, I felt a bit daunted at first. I wanted it to have meaning to each of you, because you're all at different places in your lives and your careers. So I thought about Googling the best education speeches to see what they had to say. And then I thought about digging out my favorite quotes in the hopes that I could inspire you, or even reading a children's book to make you laugh. But instead, I decided to speak from my heart to yours, in the hope that I would resonate with you, because I know something of your journey. And after over 25 years of being on this journey myself, I've learned a few things along the way. In my work as a principal, I sometimes choose a word of the week to express the emotions that my staff and I are feeling around the work that we're doing with children. And so tonight, I've selected a few words for all of you to celebrate you, and a final word that connects us all together. To those of you who are receiving your PhDs, your word is abrazos. It means warm embrace in Spanish. I say abrazos because you all really deserve more than just a hug. You deserve a long, warm embrace of respect and admiration. I know that you have birthed 5-pound dissertations, labors of grit filled with your passion, heart, and soul. I know that you've spent long hours alone researching, writing, editing, making sense of your findings, and just when you thought you were close to the end, you had to plan for your defense. You have become an expert on your topic. I know of the sacrifices you've made to get this far. I also know of the great satisfaction you are feeling tonight. There is nothing quite like My PhD changed the direction of my life's work, and it continues to influence me every day. I wish the same for you. To those of you receiving your master's degrees, saludo, I salute you. I know of your journey as well. You have deeply immersed yourself in an area of study. You have read countless books, peer-reviewed articles, original studies. You have written papers and more papers, all the while challenging what you thought you knew and questioning what you now see and hear around you. I have two teachers here tonight, and because of their questioning and their advocacy, we have refocused our attention on how best to teach our students who are learning English. Way to go, Rochelle and Susie. A little shout out. You have all developed your own understanding and are ready to apply your new knowledge. I know the dedication it takes to stay the course of this journey. This level of learning is a beautiful thing, but you must challenge yourself to apply it right away in order to see the benefits of your hard work. To all of you becoming researchers and advancing to higher education, vivir las preguntas, live the questions. I get you. I know that researchers love the questions needing to be answered. You are the 21st century explorers. You are okay with asking the questions, sometimes finding the answers, and often finding more questions. Your journey has led you to tell the stories of education, the behind-the-scenes stories, the in-the-trenches stories, the what works and does not work stories. And because of your work, those of us in the field will inquire, will think, will dialogue, and will make decisions that change the future. The education world is waiting for you. Don't hesitate. Now to the future teachers, I say bravo. Well done. We've been waiting for you. Welcome to the worldwide family of educators. Some of you have come a long way from home to become a teacher here in Colorado, and for others, this is your home and you want to give back. Maybe you envisioned becoming a teacher since you were a child, or maybe you had a teacher who made a difference in your life, or you did not have that special teacher and you want to be the one for others. Your journey may have been many, many years or the typical 4. What matters is that you're here right now, and the reality is your journey has only begun. Getting your education and your teacher's license, that's the prep journey. The real journey begins the day you have your own classroom and your own students. And I say to you, if you stay a learner, ask more than you state, listen more than you talk, teaching will forever change you as a person. It will fulfill you, it will frustrate you, it will make you laugh and make you cry. You will have highs and lows, but you will always remember the highs. We know from research that the classroom teacher makes the biggest difference in educational outcomes for students. From my experience, this is absolutely true. That's a lot of power, teachers. And with this power comes the awesome responsibility to use it wisely. My final word for you all tonight is Ubuntu. Ubuntu is an idea or a philosophy from South Africa that can mean different things in different contexts. The general definition is, I am what I am because of who we all are. Desmond Tutu describes it this way. A person with Ubuntu is open and available to others, affirming of others, does not feel threatened that others are able and good, for he or she has the proper self-assurance that comes from knowing that he or she belongs in a greater whole and is diminished when others are humiliated or diminished. It is the essence of being human. Ubuntu speaks particularly about the fact that you can't exist as a human being in isolation. It speaks about our interconnectedness. You can't be human all by yourself. And when you have this quality, Ubuntu, you are known for your generosity. Let's think about Ubuntu in the context of education. We are what we are because of who we all are. We cannot be educators alone. We are interconnected. We should be known for our generosity to one another, to those we teach and those we interact with every day. So I ask you, let's think about our interconnectedness as educators and using all our collective energy to advance the ideals of education for all to a new level that pushes past the old mental models into a new future. A new future where every student is educated in a way that contributes to the greater good of our country. We can lead the change, but only if we stay on this journey together.